We start with this. Jurors in the Apalachee High School shooting trial are listening to what defendant Colin Gray told investigators just hours after the shooting at that school. He told investigators that he believed his son, Colin Gray, was responsible and said he'd do whatever he could to help them. But their investigation led to Colin's arrest the very next day. 11 Alive's Grace King joining us live from the Barrow County Courthouse, where, Grace, you have been inside that courtroom during this testimony. What did we learn from Colin's interview that was just played in court?
Well, Colin described himself as an active and involved father in that interview who was constantly checking in on Colin Gray and giving him pep talks. That included the morning of September 4th, he said in interviews with GBI investigators, where he went into Colt's room and asked him to please go to school. He says Colt said he would go and texted his dad when he got on the bus. Then he allegedly sent Colin a series of concerning texts.
Out of the blue, he says, "I'm sorry, it's not your fault." And I said, "What's wrong, Bubba?" I said, "You didn't do anything." And he didn't answer, and I said, "Hey, what's wrong?" He said, "No, I love you, Jenny, and Coley." And that's when I jumped off the roof. I said, "Something's wrong."
His dad told investigators he thought someone was perhaps bullying Colt over a, quote, terrible dye job that he had done with his mother a few weeks before. Instead, authorities say the 14-year-old opened fire at Apalachee High School, killing 4 and wounding 9.
I know he needs somebody, not to this level, clearly. I get it, he's a hothead, I was too, that. I'm more worried about breaking windows or skipping school. That's gonna be the worst thing I gotta deal with him, and this was not on my radar.
And GBI agents ended their interview telling Colin he was a good father, though they testified that's something they typically do to build rapport and continue that open line of conversation. Colin at that point was in tears, trying to figure out who he could apologize to, and said clearly something had gone wrong. Live in Barrow County, Grace King, 11 Alive News.
And Grace, we thank you for staying on top of this, bringing you the latest as you get it from the courtroom. Hey, you don't have to miss a moment of this trial. We are streaming it every day on 11 Alive Plus from gavel to gavel.